All right, let's navigate over to Amazon. I got my book in my hand and I'm ready to submit the book for sale on Amazon.com. Now, you could even start this without even signing up. That's what's really cool. Okay, I'm going to enter in the ISB number, which you usually find on the back or the inner flap of the book. Sometimes you can actually use the title to search the book if there is no ISBN number, or you can use the publication, the author, and then you can skim through the book. See, I found my book easy because of the ISBN number. I want to make sure New York in the 50s. It's by Dan Wakefield. I'm going to verify that. Yes, it is. And it's hardcover, so that's cool. Now, I have two prices here. I got there's 9 of them for new at $9.94, okay? And then I have 65 used for 21 cents. It's not a lot, but as we get into it, you'll see how it doesn't even make a difference. Here I have the rating, and you can see how people rated this book. 5 people gave it 5 stars. Awesome. That's free advertisements to sell your book. So it just helps you to price up, the way to price your book. So now I'm gonna go to 65 used because I usually want to sell it as used, so people are not surprised when they get the book. And I see all the prices that people have placed in. But before we even get to that, I want you to actually go to return to the product information page on Amazon so you could actually see more detail about this book. I look inside, make sure the cover is correct, and some of them don't even have pictures, so that's where it gets tricky, and you got to use judgment. Now I'm gonna go over to the reviews because I saw that there was 5 reviews, and I want to see what they said. People love this book. That's fantastic. Also, it's funny and beautifully written. That's great as well. And until I read this marvelous book, that's fantastic advertisement. Great. Now, here's a great factor on how to get information and how to price your books is this little product details area where you could also verify the pages of the book to make sure that it's the actual book, the printing edition and all that stuff. What I see here is the sales rank. It's like boxing when a boxer is ranked low from 6 to 1, 1 being that he's the top contender to fight in the competition. It's the same method. So if this book was at 1 million, if the number here was 1 million, it'll still be a sellable book. But the fact that it's 120,000 makes it even better because it's almost ranked 1 in the Amazon bestseller rank. So you want to look for that low number. That's always good. If there is no number, it's okay. It'll still sell. There are people out there who are just collectors and they just want the book. It doesn't matter if it was searched out or not. Sometimes if there has no ranking, that means it's a rare book. So keep that in mind. So now I'm going to go over to 65 used. I don't want to do collectible, even though I have a first edition book, because people want to price it higher, and I don't think it has a good sales value because then people are going to be like, oh, now I got to authenticate the signature or make sure it's first edition, whatever. So I'm going to go to 65 used. And I'm going to go scroll down. 21 cents was it starting, but that's just what they show the cheapest. So it could give it, so Amazon could actually sell the book. But I noticed that in this first page, I can scroll down and the very bottom is $9. Now the book was going new for $9, but I'm selling it used. So there's 3 pages here because that's how many books people listed, the same book that people listed. I'm going to try to stay in the first page. So I'm going to make it less than, $9 because it's like a Australian auction where it's like whatever's the less, it stays in the top first 3 pages or whatnot. So I'm gonna say $8.50. I'm gonna sell it because I'm gonna go right in between. So I'm gonna go scroll back up and I'm gonna push sell yours here. This is a very beautiful button. We love this button. All right, my net is a little slow. I'm working off of Wi-Fi. And let's see. Now the page that we're about to enter is the condition page and how we want to describe the book. If we get there, this is whack. This is the part like it should be edited. Okay, there you go. So step 1 is what we're gonna do the condition. Okay. we check to see if it's the right book. We're gonna select the condition of your product. I like to undersell mines because when the customer receives it, they're very happy with the quality of the book because I under described it. So I'm gonna put it's very good. I have some foxing or some light mold on top. So I'm gonna mention that, but most people are not book savvy, so I'm not gonna put foxing. I'm just gonna put light dusted top pages. Okay. Yesterday I spilled orange juice on my keyboard, so my P's a little stuck. It's awesome. And now ants are gonna come and take over. And then also I want to check to see if there's any dog-eared. Dog-eared is like when the pages are creased on top as like a memory holder. It's like when you read a book, you want to come back to the page, so you look for the page that has the flap, the bent flap on the top of the page. So there is no dog ears, so I don't have to mention what it doesn't have. The book has a mylar cover, which is like a special coating around the top. It's just to protect the dust jacket. So I put mylar cover. I'm also putting that the pages and the binding are intact. Pages, hold on, sorry about that P. Pages and binding are intact. Okay. And also I want to put that, let's see, just give as much description as possible, but like shorthand everything. You don't want to, write a story for each part. And that's just about it actually. So I'm just gonna. What I also like to do is, since I have a lot of books here, I try to give it a code. So this one is let's see, history, and what it's like yeah, it's just basically history and I guess biography or something in that realm. So I'll put it in history actually, just to not to complicate it. History one, because I have one box full of history books. So I'll put that. I'll click continue, and it's gonna start now. The next is gonna be price fulfillment. So now I'm gonna be like, what's my price? I saw that over here they still give me prices of how I should like try to guesstimate. So 65 views was 21 cents starting, but it ended at the $9, right? So I'm gonna go 850, so I can stay on the first page, and I only have one, and this is where your shipping methods go, obviously, and how the methods you want to ship with. So I'm gonna do required. Okay, Amazon is gonna reimburse you for this $3.99 shipping credit, so that's a bonus. So not only do you get to sell the book for $9, they also gave you $3.99 minus the 15% of the sale. So I'll still make off. So if I wanted to offer expedited shipping to this, they're gonna credit you $6.99. Same with 2-day shipping. The same with 1-day shipping. The same with international, expedited international. And so I don't want to check these off because I'm not balling like that, because you have to go and pay whatever the book shipping costs, and then once you confirm the shipment, what we'll see later, they'll reimburse you this $3.99. So I'm gonna press continue, and let's see. Hopefully it'll go through real fast. Let's see. I'm waiting for here. There you go. And we're gonna be up to the next part of the product placement or product enrollment production or whatnot. And this is pretty whack because now it's going slow. Now it's going to ask me, well, what's your email address and all that stuff? Well, I don't have an Amazon.com password. This is where you have to register and all that stuff. Once you do, it's going to take you to, okay, so what do you want to do? PayPal? It doesn't do PayPal, actually. It just says enroll a bank in order for the money to come in. Also, it asks you to put a debit card just in case, like, you need to refund somebody, so they need to know that this money can come back out because you need to return the money. I have an account, so you're gonna create those steps and finish enrolling, and then it's gonna take you back to this page. Let's see, hold on, at Yahoo. And then I'll put my password, which is none of your business. Hold on. Oops. That didn't work out too well, did it? All right. That's funny. I'll omit that. Okay. Now we're signing in, and we're gonna enroll this book into the product information. So now this is what you'll see after you did all your bank information and all that fun stuff. So this is now, we're jumping ahead because this is you want to go back to this video to know how to enroll books after you get your account up and running. So now I see all the information that I place into my book. So it tells me this is the name of the book. This is the ASIN, which is the Amazon stock, like a number. The condition that I put, very good, and the description I put in, the price that I'm listing it as or selling it as. I only have one. The shipping method is the standard is the only one I need, and this is the commission I'm gonna get for and the credits and all that stuff that after I sell the book. So you actually just lose about 13 cents from your, or not even about, what is it, 53 cents from the actual bid. No, I actually made money. What am I talking about? Yeah, I actually made money. So I made 13 cents additional to my profit. So I'm gonna submit the listing. That has to go away. Let's see. And that's it. My listing is complete. Congratulations, your product is now listed for sale at Amazon. So now I can go back and sell another product or enter the ISBN number of another book and repeat the process again. But you don't have to do the registration part again because you're already registered. So it'll just take you to that, review and submit your listing. I can also go to manage my inventory. Usually it takes about 15 minutes for the book to actually get in there. It takes up to 15 minutes. It could probably be faster or probably be slower depending on um, how Amazon feels, basically. Now you see how it's just actually just working it itself out, and you're gonna see the inventories and the open listing that I have for all the books that I am actually selling it, which is live. You have successfully updated your listings. It may take up to 15 minutes for your changes to propagate to all systems. So, time, of course, but that's okay. Now, I want to show you this page. It's a very important page. It's a great page. Let's say, so I put it at 850 and it's not selling, 3 weeks later. So I can go back to that book. This is all the books that I have listed. I can go back to that book and change the prices. Hold on. I'm still stuck with the net. I could actually change the prices and apply it. So let's say this book, All My Worldly Goods, I'm selling it for 19. This is what Amazon is displaying as the cheapest. So somebody else is selling it cheaper than me. So I'm gonna go and cut throat 17.95. Okay, and it's not cutting throat. It's just you're just being competitive. So All My Worldly Goods. This is a book I have, and I'm gonna sell it for cheaper. I am going to save the change. Whenever you see a check mark, that means you're the lowest price. If you do not see a check mark, that means that you're not the lowest price. So, All My Worldly Goods. Where was it? All My Worldly Goods. Right here, 17.95. The information will propagate, as they say, in like 15 minutes. So you'll come back to that. And from then on, you just have to wait to make your sale. If there are any questions, Amazon has a huge forum, Amazon seller forum right here, just for seller successes, because they want you to make money because they make money off of you. So you can go here and really get the answers you need, or of course find me and let me know, or just go on Google and just search out what are the best methods for selling, right? Here in this page is like an overview of your whole business online with Amazon. So here you got your feedback rating, which is very important. You always want to give, it's a business. You want to give good business, and you want people to come back to you and buy from you again. This is how many orders I have in the last day, and this is how many orders I had in the last 7 days. So what I'll go here and I'll check my orders. It's going to be long because I'm having bandwidth issues, but it's all good because that doesn't really matter right now. You could always forward. That's what's awesome about screencasts. And I'll probably meet you there. Go ahead. Okay, so now we see all our orders placed in the last 7 days. I got this book here. What I like to do is, okay, let me check the book. That's the first thing I do. is all right. Digital creativity, because I don't know what it looks like. I totally forgot what it looks like. So I want to go to click that link, and it's going to take me to that page. It's going to give me the order details of that book, and I'm going to check to see what my comments were on it. Sometimes I like to leave like the book black cover book or blue cover book, so that way it's easy identifiable to the eye. So I'm going to click the link here, and I'm going to see if it matches up to something I have. And yes, it does. It actually has pictures. In fact, it has a lot more than just pictures. And then I go look for the book, and then I start getting ready to wrap it up to ship it out to this address, this shipping address. Sometimes the name here does not the buyer, contact buyer, does not match up with the name here in the shipping address. Do not put this. You want to put this name, even though it's the same here, but for some examples. So this book is selling for $14.49. Amazon's gonna take 15%, so it's gonna be a good payoff. Let's say once I ship this out, right? They give you a 2 days. They give you 2 days to send out. So if somebody orders something on Friday, you got to send it off on Monday because the weekends they don't incorporate into the schedule. So, but if it's on Monday, you got to ship it out by Tuesday and etc. So I'm gonna go. Let's say I already sent it out. I don't want to do this yet. This is a whole new level. You don't want to touch that. I want to confirm the shipment because I already went to the post office. I shipped it out. You get a receipt. They give you a confirmation number, or they give you just information on it. So I'm gonna select my carrier. It's gonna always be USPS because that's the cheapest, and it's under $3.99. So you get some of that profit back from the Amazon. What Amazon gave you, the $3.99. The shipping, I'm gonna put media. You're gonna ask the post office media, and the tracking ID. If you did a delivery confirmation, which is like 80 cents, then you could track it. So that way, just in case some customers are like, "Yo, where's my package?" And you'd be like, "I got it right here, son." And then you give them the number, and they're able to track their own package. Okay, you sell them memos, all that fun stuff. So you press confirm shipment, blah blah blah. And I'm gonna end it here. Any other questions? Please feel free to contact me. And love you. You take care of yourselves. Peace out, and wear sunscreen. All right, peace.